had no idea this was going to happen. Why? I'm usually putting children to bed at this moment, but instead the universe gave me an opportunity to be very present to the darkness and the excitement and the mystery and the unknown. And I thought, you know what? We are being so deeply invited to reclaim our vitality, to return to our essence, to renew, to recommit, all of these things in such a profound way. I mean, come on. Who isn't posting about the new moon in Aries right now? Who isn't sharing about the new astrological year, which some people start with the sun. For me, it's very much the moon. So I decided to come out here in the beauty of the evening and the wildness and intensity of my day and to show up unscripted. Although I sat with my 82-year-old father-in-law this afternoon, whose mind isn't 100%, and it kept him company, and looked at his chart because he let me. And he was blown away at how spot on it was. And he said to me, "You sure do know a lot about this." And it was very touching because it meant that he listened to me and that he heard me. And I had committed to him probably only moments before that I was going to be an advocate for him. And when I looked at his chart, we had a lot aligned, and he doesn't know this, but he said to me, "Wow, we're very similar. We are, but we're not." Obviously, I'm not really similar to an 82-year-old man who flirts in an inappropriate way. However, I've always received him. It's a new moon in Aries. Look at where Aries is in your chart. For me, my father-in-law, it's in the chart of relationship. And I want to be in relationship with each of you in a way that is more genuine and authentic, and the continued generosity of my heart to yours. So I figured showing here unscripted, unannounced is the most brilliant way to show up for me, because I work best in listening to my intuition and simply arriving. Now, I will arrive and land even when I don't want to, and it's uncomfortable, and I'm nervous, and I've overcommitted. But we are in the final moments, as I record this live, so you'll probably listen to it later, of a journey that we've been in. And I keep hearing Ann Ortley, that I listen to every day and study, and friends that I have who remind me of my insight. We're at these final moments of closure to begin again, to begin anew. The only way you can begin again is if you choose to. If you actually decide to show up and say yes. That even in all the darkness and all the confusion and all the disharmony and all the contrast and all the pain, you choose to breathe life into the depth of your being. See, way that all of this new energy will support you. I don't know how to say it any other way. I don't know how to make it pop culture and promise you that you can live the life of your dreams, because it has nothing to do with a new moon. You have to show up. You have to commit every day to remember and return and restore your vitality. And the future guidance that we're all hungry for is in the stars. And what motivated me, well, one of 1,008 things that motivated me to just jump in when my kids are asleep. I didn't have to put them to bed. The birds are chirping. It's been this chilly, cool day. Lots of things came together to show me how fresh and new this energy is, including that I can see my breath right now. That there's always contrast. You can always live in denial, and you can always pretend, or you can choose to show up. You can choose to breathe. You can choose to live. You can choose to be pulled forward by your future that is bright and resilient and vital and promising. Or you can choose to stay exactly where you are, in denial, rolling your eyes, and playing small. And I'm saying playing small in the sense that you undermine your own energy. So in all the alignment that came together, all the 1,008 reasons why I wanted to drop in and record this and to share this, the number one reason is we have to choose to live. We have to choose to breathe into the depth of our being every day. So I sound a little bit like my mom, but having this interaction, one-on-one interaction with somebody who isn't 100% in his mind, and who can see the threshold of a closure before him, which in my opinion is a privilege, being somebody who saw the threshold of closure before them at a young age, but choosing to live. You have to just live. You have to show up, and you have to choose that bright, vibrant future, even if it means it hurts. Just keep an eye on your head. There is an intensity, but think of all the lessons you've learned in the past year. Little hint, especially around September and January this year. And rather than the darkness smother you, simply invite in the light. Simply connect to and prioritize your own vibrant self. So, I perhaps am just doing this to speak out loud what all speaks within me regularly, or hoping that this will fall into the hands of those who need to be reminded, and maybe I'm just reminding myself. But choose the light, choose to live, choose to make yourself a priority, and recommit to the vitality within you and the vitality of humanity. So when you get stuck in the negativity or the judgment or the critical, pull back and remind yourself what matters most. Okay, that's it. I appreciate you. If you chose to listen and you're still with me, that appreciation is really the fact that you held space for my words, and I hope that that space for all the words that I share just inspires you to find your own words to articulate the light of your own heart. All right. I will be doing my own little rituals this evening. And you don't even have to do a ritual. All you have to do is touch your heart and breathe, and that counts. But choose the life that you want to live and choose to show up for it fully. And I will choose to be here Tuesday and Thursday mornings to teach yoga with a little antidote along the way of the guidance that's available to each and every one of us. All right. All my love from the depth of my heart to yours. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ciao.